Stuff.
So, two
Lots
dogs.
of stuff. Two dogs.
Just, yes, it's a messy,
you got
messy
a lot
house.
of work. But you know what? Again, how cool is this tonight?
Gosh.
Brand new world launch.
World launch. This was made specifically for HSN. Why? You might be asking, why would iRobot do that? Because we actually launched our very first robot ever right here on HSN 20 plus years ago. So we've got a long history, and they've listened to what we wanted, and they've made it happen. You know, so many years we were joking, now if we could just get the mopping done, guess what? The mopping's done. Now you can take your floors completely off of your chore list. Think about that. Going through all of the holidays, all of the parties, all of the get-togethers, or just cleaning the house so you can go out and enjoy all of those events, and your robot is gonna do all of the floors for you. Vacuum with 20% more suction power than our popular 600 series, 3 levels of suction, 3 levels of moisture, and all you have to do is either hit the button, you can tell your Alexa to let it to start, or you can hit in the app as well and set it. That's my favorite way. I set it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it just goes off and it cleans for me.
You go out, you're at dinner, and you come home, and oh my gosh, it's clean. Your house is not only just vacuumed, oh, but by the way, it's now mopped. It's so much fun to actually say the mopping part of it. That's the exciting part about tonight, because it's 2 chores that we hate doing.
Right.
And here's what I love. When you want to focus on the stuff that's fun in your life, then the stuff we hate doing, which is mopping the floor and having to vacuum, and it does it all. And it also does them both separately, which is really cool. All right, we're gonna show you guys real quick. What I love, I'm gonna show you this one too, is it's so smart, Rebecca, that it knows when you clip on the mop, it goes, oh,
yep,
I'm mopping right now. When you take it off, it goes, oh, I'm
just
vacuuming. And when you have this on, it vacuums and mops at the same time.
It is gonna vacuum and mop your floors in one pass. That's the brilliance. So it's not going out and you're not hearing it all day long. This is gonna go up for 2 hours. It's going to vacuum and mop, or just vacuum, whatever you need, but it happens at the same time. So I love that. It's getting it done in it's getting twice the job done in the same amount of time.
That's awesome.
And what I love too, so many times when you hear a robot, remember this is iRobot, right? So this is a robot. We're a robotics company making a vacuum, not a vacuum company making a robot. It's so important that you know that. We have nearly 2,000 patents worldwide. This is why people say, I want a Roomba. They don't say, I want a robotic vacuum. We are the best of the best when it comes to robotic vacuums, and now the best of the best when it comes to robotic vacuums and mops. So what's happening now is it's just vacuuming. It's gonna go out for up to 2 hours. You can decide the suction level that you want it to, and then it's gonna go what it's feeling. It's actually we have furniture detect. So it can detect when it's around the furniture and kind of maneuver. You never have to worry about it marring your floors, marring your baseboards. It's gonna go and it's gonna clean. Then when it gets tired, after up to 2 hours, it's gonna send itself home.
I can't believe how quiet it is.
Isn't it? It's the quietest one we've ever had too.
You almost don't even know it's on.
Right.
I had to do a double check to see where it was, because mine at home is actually a relatively new model, and it's still pretty loud. And I thought, well, you know, that was pretty quiet. This thing, listen guys, listen. You can barely hear it.
I don't even, when it starts in the morning, because mine starts at 9 a.m., you don't hear it, but then it has a little jingle when it's done, and I'm like, thank you. She is literally my favorite thing in the entire house, and I always joke I have 3 kids, but she listens to me better than they do, right?
She certainly does.
So what you're seeing here, I mean, this is, for this price point, to get vacuuming and mopping and all of the technology. But remember, if you just want to plug it in and just want to hit clean, it's going to go out, it's going to vacuum or vacuum and mop for up to 2 hours and send itself home. But you do have clean. One of my favorite things that I have is it's in the app that you can set up, and it will vacuum and mop while I'm away.
That's awesome.
While I'm away. It senses when I'm gone, it goes and will clean, and then if you were to walk, it will send itself back home. It senses.
Like if you walk in?
Yes.
It knows?
It knows when somebody's home. It is so, there's so much technology, but they make it so easy. I really think that that's one of my favorite things, because I'm very bad usually when it comes to technology. Right. And this is so super simple. You can just plug it in if you want, or you can also use that app. What you're seeing now is our patented 4-stage cleaning system, and I have to add that 4-stage. For years and years, we've said we have that patented 3-stage. With that mopping, we now have that patented 4-stage. It all starts with that EdgeSweeping brush. That EdgeSweeping brush is a game changer, and I'm gonna tell you something. One of the things I love that they did, older models, there was a little screw here, and you'd have to get a screwdriver screwdriver out. This pops right on and off.
Oh, that's handy.
So super simple.
Because mine has a screw in it.
Screw, right. Not a big deal, but it's just the little things that make a big difference.
True.
That's one of them. Take a look at how this spread, it goes out about 2 inches beyond the unit. This is our slimmest, sleekest, and lightest design ever, about a half an inch thinner. So it's gonna get under more furniture and under more areas of your home. That is going to bring all of the debris into our V-shaped rubber bristles. Why is that an integrated system? We want to be able to pick up all of the debris that's going to lift, loosen, and pull from even high pile carpets, but we don't want to get the hair stuck in there. So we've come up with this patented V shape. And then it's going to bring that in to the bin using up to 20% the suction power, cleaner than ever before. And let me show you something else that I really love about it. This is the easiest bin ever to use. Take a look. When I take this out, the whole thing opens up. So you're not digging, you know, the other ones, they would come through here and you'd have to kind of tap it out or dig it out, shake. Here, the whole entire bin opens up and you can get rid of it. And then it even comes with a little tool. So if you're like me and you have 2 daughters with hair down to their waist, if it ever gets caught, you can cut it right free, or you can also use the brush to extend that filter, which is 99.9% high efficiency, getting rid of dander, pet allergens, pollen, everything. This really is gonna deep clean your home.
Mike, think about that too. I know you're looking at the price point and you're saying, oh, wait, what's wrong with this unit? So if we came out here and said, finally you can get a Roomba and it's under $200, we'd be like, yay, because we've all spent more than $200 on our Roombas, right? If you have it. If you've never had one, this is now the best price we've ever done, and it's got more features than ever. So if I just said, look, it's gonna be one of your favorite vacuums, it'll be the vacuum in your house, we're all like, this is awesome, 5 flex, we have free shipping on it, everything is ready tonight, right? So this is a big, big deal. And look at that, we are literally $100 off what the normal price would be if you could get it out at retail. But here's what makes this extra special. It actually is a mop as well, and it's got mop intelligence built in. So here's your moment if you've ever wanted to get an extra Roomba. If you ever want a gift, oh, this is important. This is the only time for the rest of the entire year. Think the greatest holiday gift you could give anybody is giving them time to have fun rather than time to have to clean. This is it for the rest of the holiday season. So what I would do is order it. I ordered a couple things from our NFL collection the other day. I just tucked them away in a closet. It's ready for Christmas. This is your chance to give somebody the gift they actually will love. If you would give me an upright vacuum and say, oh, Merry Christmas, I look at you like, oh, you were in the dog house. You give me a Roomba, I'm like, oh my God, you're telling me to go have more fun. You actually care about me a lot. And with our 5 Flex, guys, you can get this home, any major credit card for $36, and it's free shipping. I want you to get it tonight at midnight. The last time Rebecca and I were together and we did the Roomba, trust me, it wasn't $179.99. We have never been below the benchmark of $200 on a Roomba. We've never been below. And I truly believe it's the best $36 you will ever spend. I really do. I love a Roomba. Can we show my Roomba? Can we show Mr. Happy? I called him Mr. Happy. He's a guy. He's a guy in my life.
I love it.
I know, you've never seen this, have you? So when I got my Cricut out, and of course, if there's any plain surface, I need to decorate it. So my Roomba is a guy. I don't know why, but I call him Mr. Happy because, well, he makes me happy. And it's a guy making me happy, okay? Doing the cleaning, which is pretty awesome. I love my husband.
Not your husband.
But I don't call him Mr. Happy. But I call my Roomba Mr. Happy. So I made a face for him. I decorated him. I had to. So guys, here's what's happening. We are extremely busy. We knew this was going to be a really fun hour because finally you can get that extra Roomba, you can get the Roomba. You know what I'd love this for? If you've got one of the original vacuums, put it upstairs. And now put this one downstairs. Because if you only have one Roomba, you're moving that up and down floors if you only have one. And at this price point,
oh my gosh,
with the 5 Flex, now we've got more options than ever before.
Well, and the fact that you're taking the entire floor chore off of your list. Yes. You know, before it was just vacuuming, they listened to us. This is why we created it for HSN. What you're seeing here, you're gonna get that systematic cleaning. It's gonna get those clean rows, which mean what? It means you're gonna get you're gonna get those vacuum lines that I love. They just make my heart so happy. And you might see, oh wait, it missed that spot. Well, with our technology, it detects that there's still dirt, so it's gonna go around and it's going to get every little bit. So if you're watching it and you're like, it missed that, wait a minute, it's gonna go back around and it's gonna get every bit of dirt. I kinda wanna show you now how it all works, because remember, and you're gonna be hearing me say this a lot, not just vacuuming and mopping at the same exact time. And you don't have to go in and press which one is, which one am I gonna do now? You get to decide, and it's right there, very simple to use. With iRobot, we're gonna do two things. And I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna grab this, we got our iPad right here.
And it works on your phone?
It works on, I have mine on my phone. And it couldn't be more simple. You don't need that if you wanna just get it at home and you wanna press clean, you can, but I love to set mine. And then you can see here, it says play. There's a little play button that looks like, once I do that, over there on the carpet, it is gonna go and it's going to start cleaning. That's all I had to do.
That's great.
I didn't have to go and set it up. Now it knows it's just vacuuming. There's a sensor on there. When I switch that out, it's going to understand there's a mop. Now I just want it to vacuum. It's gonna go through there. It's using that EdgeSweeping brush. It's thinner, lighter, more sleek than any design we have ever had before. And why does that matter? That ½ an inch slimmer design, because that means it's going to clean under more surfaces. That means under your buffet tables, your beds, your couches, your armchairs. You're not gonna have to move any of them. It's going to just simply slide under there and clean those dust bunnies. When's the last time you cleaned under your bed? Yeah. Your iRobot's gonna do it for you. Now here, I'm gonna show you how you move it and make it into a mop. So this is going to be the mop that you have, and the sensor is underneath here. But all you have to do, there's two little, do you see that? Two little, you insert those, you pop it on. Now, it senses it's ready to mop. So it's going to go in, and I'm going to replace this.
And how do you put the liquid in there?
You put it right here. Right here is where you're gonna put the liquid. Guess what, guys? Water. That's all you need. Water. You do not need an expensive floor cleaner. The water is gonna do it for you. It goes right there. Once I put it into the unit and I press clean, it's gonna go and it's gonna vacuum first, and then it's gonna mop behind it, but in one pass. So you're gonna watch it now go. We have lint on this dark surface, floor surfaces, and it's gonna go through, and it's going to detect the lint, and it's going to vacuum that up first, and then behind it, it's going to clean, polish, and shine your floors, and they're gonna be beautiful. It's a texturized pad that we have, so it's gonna go in there and get that dirt, and it's gonna clean it up. You don't have a muddy, mucky mess beneath because it vacuums first. And that was my awesome. Number one question. I was like, is the bin gonna be gross? No, because it vacuums first, then it does. Now remember, we have 3 modes of suction on the app. In fact, I'm gonna show you how simple it is, because I love this. On the app, you can decide if you want high, medium, or low. So what I did when I first got it home, I did it on high. But it couldn't be more simple.
On high vacuum or high
on high
mop?
suction. I did high suction because I have 2 dogs, and there was hair in areas that I didn't want to do. So what I was able to do is you go into product settings, and then you can see it says cleaning preferences, and that's where you have the liquid amount that you want and the suction.
Oh, that's great.
So I have hard floor. My whole house is hardwood floors. I don't want a lot of moisture on there.
Sure.
So I have it on low, and it's perfect for that.
Smart.
Now, if you're gonna put this maybe on tile in your bathroom where it's really gross and you want it deeper clean, you can have a higher moisture. Or, as I do with my dogs, like I said, for the first couple, I use that high. Now I'm on maintenance because I use my app to schedule my cleans, so I don't have I can go and into probably 2 cleans before I have to actually clean the bin out.
Before you have to, and before you have to mop.
And before I have to mop. I only mop probably about, once a week I usually mop.
Yeah.
That's just what I need in my
and
house.
again, if it's doing the job, because you're not, see, think about this.
You can
How
mop
many
every
of you
day.
wait until, think about you wait until Saturday. I'm like, okay, clear the house. I'm gonna vacuum everything, and then 2 hours later, you're going around and mop everything. And now 4 hours later, half of your Saturday, you finally finish the floors.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine getting that time back in your life? That is why this is so precious to me, because I would rather do anything. I certainly would like to have more fun, read more books, have more dinners out, even if I gotta go to the office, and come home and my floors have been mopped and they've been vacuumed. Think about those 2 jobs. They're awful. No, you don't like to do that, right? Ain't nobody like to do that. And now we just let Roomba do it for you. And once you get this at home, you're really gonna see, especially if you love your original Roomba, maybe it's time to upgrade. Maybe you do have a second floor or a second area where you used to have to pick your Roomba up, take it up the steps and put it up there for it to do its job. Now, wouldn't it be delightful to have one on every level?
I love that.
So now your Roombas are programmed, they're ready to go. Your floors are being swept, they're being mopped now like never before. Please remember a couple of important notes. This is now the lowest price, most affordable Roomba we've ever done and ever offered, and now it's also the most versatile. This is a launch, it is a world launch, it's 100% exclusive. I love you, but I know what you do. You're online, typing around, seeing if you can find the exact same match. You cannot. We literally have the world launch of this. It won't even be made available to the general public and general retail into way into sometime next year, literally a year from now. So this is the place to get it. We're the lowest price we've ever offered. We've never broken the 200 mark on a Roomba, just in our normal vacuums, let alone the fact it's a really super vacuum cleaner, and now it's gonna mop for you as well. I do want to reiterate the 5 Flex. This is the best 36 bucks you've ever spent on yourself. I'm telling you, you could buy earrings, you could buy my cute jeans, you could buy my top if you want, but there's not a better purchase right now than getting $36 on FlexPay for the Roomba. And today we even have free shipping. And you want to jump in at midnight, please don't wait till the end of the day. Here's a little FYI. If you stick this in your cart and you think it corrals it for you and you'll just leave it there while you're thinking about it, if someone else is actively buying it and we need to take it out of your cart, our systems will take it from a cart that's not been checked out and move it into the person that is checking out. That's why if you ever wait and something's sold out on you, that's how our systems work. So I always recommend, if you're excited, you're gonna get it, you're like, I am all in because this is brilliant, I love my original Roomba, or even if you've never tried Roomba, what an awesome way to be able to experience it.
No, and I say this, and I always feel like I'm not overstating. I need you to know this. This is life-changing. It's life-changing. The first time, you don't have to get on your hands and knees to clean under the bed. Did you see that? It just went easily right under the bed. Now it's doing its leg follow where it detects where the furniture is. Now it's gonna go back and clean under the bed. You know what I used to do before I would take a broom, I'd get on my hands and knees and I'd sweep everything out. And then I would have to vacuum as far as I could, but I couldn't vacuum very far because I have a California King. It's a big one.
Wow, that is a big bed.
It was so hard, but that's where all of the dust and the dirt goes, right? It's those areas. This does all of it. It is literally life-changing. My daughters say I'm a nicer person because of my iRobot, and it's very true, 100%.
Do they really say it that way? You're a nicer person?
No, they're
or do
like...
they use some other words? I'm not sure. No, she's actually one of the most lovely people I've ever met, so that's... Okay, so let me give you an update. If you want the additional mop heads, now remember, this is gonna be multiple times to wash it. You throw it in your washing machine, just air dry it. There are 50 left in the 3-pack of extra mop heads, so those are gonna sell out in the hour. If you want the accessory kit, and this is great, you will not need it for a little bit, but it's always nice to be able to get it, especially when we have Flex and the deals we do. You're getting 3 of the corner brushes that go with it, you get an extra brush head, and you get 3 of the filters. And sorry, I'm getting an update. Oh, okay. Yes, okay, so for the quantity of the today's specials, I have about 10% of these versus how many we have of the today's special, which means to you, they're relatively limited. In fact, when we did the accessory set, the replenishing set, it sold out by 1 a.m. in the morning last time we were on together.
Yeah.
Last time we were on together, it was only a vacuum. Last time we were on together, it did not mop. Last time we were on together, it was well over $200.
Well, it was, and the fact that you're getting vacuuming and mopping, especially in this time of year where we've got so many people either stopping over or we have so many events, you can take your floors completely off your chore list, take that time back and go and enjoy life. One of the things I wanted to point out, remember, this is the world launch and we are already accumulating awards. And the only place you can get it is right here at HSN. And what we got was the PC Mag's editor choice. I mean, that's huge. PC Mag is where huge. Yeah. That's where consumers go to say, what should I buy? Well, they said that editor's choice that we got that huge award. So I can't tell you, not only is this gonna be something that is gonna give you joy back, give you time back, it is so well made, and you know that because it is an iRobot. Now what you're seeing there is how beautiful the floor is. Do you see that?
Amazing.
It's shiny, it's gorgeous.
And I gotta show you, it's not puddling. So it's actually gonna dry really, really fast.
Yes, exactly.
In fact, parts of it are already dry. It just keeps going around because it's stuck in this box.
And that's what we're gonna keep going around. And what would happen if it was out in your home? It's actually gonna create a map as well. It's called a clean map. So when you're done, if you are using that app, you can actually look at the app and it creates a clean map and you can see exactly where it went and cleaned. Awesome. Because I was always suspect. I was like, yeah,
did it
right.
really get under that couch?
Yes, it did.
It does, yeah.
Now what happened before me, and I love this, you can see my iRobot went and it cleaned the entire area. We had some fruity pebbles, we had dirt you can see, dirt you can't see. It went and it vacuumed in those systematic rows. So I got my carpet lines, and now we're gonna show you all of the dirt that it collected. Now remember, you can vacuum and mop in one pass or just vacuum. We're gonna take it out and we're gonna see as well, one of my favorite things, it's the little things that make a big difference, and it's this bin. It totally opens up so you're not touching that. Now, take a look.
Wow.
Remember, it's
I didn't
dirt.
See any of the white hair at all.
It's dirt you can see and dirt you
That's
can't.
Interesting.
And we've got pet lovers love iRobot. I can tell you I'm one of them. I love it. I have 2 dogs. They both shed white, and I have dark wood surfaces. It's just maddening. But also, if you're a crafter, you've got glitter or sand, it is the minute, it's not just the larger debris. I also want you to hear something. So many people are a little bit afraid of technology. I know one of the things I hate is error code. And it just is mad. I'm like, what's wrong? This iRobot is gonna speak to you. So if something's wrong with it, and I want you to hear real quickly.
Reinstall the bin.
Oh, that's nice.
Reinstall the bin, then press clean. I know exactly what to do. I had a face mask down one time on mine. We went on a trip and we had a face mask and it got caught and it said, clear the pathway. And I turned it upside down, I cleared the pathway, started it, and started again.
That's so handy.
So don't ever be
Because you know,
afraid.
sometimes if things are blinking green and red, or there's codes like E45, you're like, what's E45? I have no idea. And you know we don't ever keep the instructions. So.
Yes, right, no, I never do.
So they've solved that too. It just tells you, hello, put in that little, here's what I really love about it too, guys. It's so daggone smart. And remember, if you missed out, remember this mops. And the reason it knows to mop or not to mop is when you clip the mop head on, it goes, oh, you're ready to mop. And then it starts doing this little mopping job. If you unclip it, then it knows just to vacuum. I mean, come on, does it get more brilliant than that? There are 2 things that I do not want to do. I hate vacuuming and I hate mopping because it just it sucks up our lifetime, right? I would rather do anything other than that. We all would love to have more fun, more time just to sit down and read a good magazine or a good book, right? More time to spend with the grandkids or the kids. None of us want to spend most of our Saturday having to mop. Well, first you vacuum everything, then you go back and you mop everything, and that's hours later. Why not just set it and forget it? Walk out of your house, go play with the grandkids at the park, and then come back and go, oh my gosh, the best part is when you walk in your house, it's like someone snuck in and cleaned your floors for you. And you walk in and you go, oh, it really is clean. And you know what's really funny? You continue to doubt it. I think that's the funniest thing. You're like, this is too good to be true. And yet the Roomba just does its job. Now add the layer on that it's going to mop for you. Are you kidding me? Now add on that we're under $200 for the very first time ever for any Roomba we've ever offered. So now this makes it, listen to this, the most versatile Roomba we've ever offered, the slimmest design so it gets more places, and it is the most versatile one we've ever offered because it mops and it vacuums, or it just vacuums. It's your choice. The darn thing is absolutely brilliant. The only thing, little heads up, and I do love this as a really thoughtful Christmas gift or Hanukkah gift, is this is the last and only time it will be a Today's Special for the rest of the entire year. Guys, this is it, this is it, this is it. So if you really want to give somebody a super thoughtful gift, it really is a Roomba, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
parents,
that's like someone saying to you, hey mom, hey wife, husband,
right,
whoever, I want you to have fun. I don't want you to, or the pad's gone. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. The additional mop pads are sold out. Guys, get that replenishment kit too before it goes.
Yeah.
But what a thoughtful gift.
You're not giving them a vacuum, you're giving them time back. You're giving them a peace of mind. For me, I do not like dirty floors. It weighs on me, it makes me feel yucky, and I think, I gotta get to it, I gotta get to it. Even on the days where I'm like, I'm gonna let it slide, it's on my mind. You're giving people peace of mind back, cleaner floors back, time back. What my parents actually, with my mom, along with her brothers, did it for my grandmother years ago when it was so much more expensive. They all got together and they pulled together to give her an iRobot, and it was huge. It was probably her favorite gift because it was helping her with her back. She wasn't pushing that heavy vacuum. So yes, it's a great gift. I'm gonna show you how far we've come in the 20 plus years since we've actually debuted. When we first started 20 plus years ago here, we used to tell everyone, this is a great vacuum to supplement in between getting your big heavy outright. Right. I am telling you, this is the only vacuum and now mop you need in your home. Right. The only one. It is gonna clean your floors better than you. And let me tell you, I used to say, no way. I am a clean freak, there's no way, and it does. It 100% does, because it's getting in areas every single time it goes to vacuum that I might do once a month. So yes, it's getting your house cleaner.
Or never.
Or,
I mean, let's be honest, how many of you, when was the last time you got completely under your bed and vacuumed it? When was the last time you mopped under your bed?
So, right,
Never.
you're just like, because nobody's gonna see it, right?
No,
but it does all add up. That dirt goes somewhere in your lungs, it goes in, you know, when you're breathing it, this is going to get rid of it. Now, what you're seeing too is when we first started, people were like, I love it, but it falls down the stairs. Never again. We've got cliff detect sensors in the front right there that actually detect when there's a landing or a drop off, and it's going to go up to that point and back away. And listen, quieter than ever before. And it's quiet in this setting and while it's mopping. The other thing I want to show you, because I think a lot of people think you're going to have to go and you're going to have to set it to vacuum, then set it to mop. What you're going to do is you're going to add that mop. There's a sensor on there, and it's going to vacuum and mop at the same time. You're seeing our EdgeSweeping Brush right there. That's where the magic happens. It's going to go into the nooks and the crannies and all the edges. We say corner to corner, wall to wall. Every single square inch of your house is now going to be vacuumed and mopped. It really is. I used to joke saying, now if they could just find, you know, build a robot that would mop, and then they did.
Oh, there it goes.
If they're listening, maybe I should come up with something. Hey, now if you could put away my clothes.
Yeah, hold my clothes now, will you? All right, so here's what we're doing, guys. When we come back, we're actually gonna do a 360 of it, so you can see how that mop head works, because it's brilliant. Once you snap it on, it's magnetic. It knows to start mopping, and we'll show you where the water goes and all that kind of. You just need water. That's it. Just basic old tap water. So here's what we're doing. If you can, please use automated ordering, or I'll tell you what's even faster. Open up your phone, open up the camera, walk up to that screen, look at that scan code. It will immediately go into a link that will take you right to the front of the line. That is the fastest way now to get it. We are unbelievably busy, and I'm sorry about that, and I always feel bad about that, but if you can, go to hsn.com. Honest to goodness, it's a couple of clicks, and then you've got yours ordered. You don't have to wait about, worried about it selling out. The mop head's already gone. The replacement kit is getting limited, so that's all the accessories you'll need down the road. I always figure when we have it available, you might as well get it, because eventually you'll need it, but it'll be a long time before you use the extra filters and the extra brush and the head and all that, but you've got it available, so take advantage of that. 5 Flex means it's the best 36 bucks you'll ever spend. I swear to you, it really is. Free shipping today as well. And again, a brand new benchmark of us going lower than $200 on a Roomba that we've never been able to pull off before. And it's substantially lower. All right, stick around. Coming back again, we're gonna give you a full tour of it if you're channel surfing. We're talking Roomba.